like a classic map, also played in 4v4. A lot of big creep camps, and we saw an endless number of epic matches here. So I personally, while like it's not the best map that I could play on, I really enjoy to see matches here.
All right, and there is a timer. There we go. Now we have that one disabled as well. What do we got? We got a lot of Night Elves. All Night Elves, as of course this goes well together for every race with every spell. Thanks to Moonwells. Just because it's all Night Elves, we will of course have very, very different heroes. But...
Yeah,
we'll see.
You like to see different races, but I would say, I mean, in this mode, it doesn't really matter. Like, any hero can get any spell anyways. But Night Elf has, like, it used to always be Mass Chimera Hippos. Like, so many players tend to play it. But nowadays, I feel there's more variety. So you have those players that tend to play Dryades from the get-go. You have players that play Hippogriff Riders. So I think Night Elf Mirror is not as stale in FFA as it used to be. So I think despite having 4 elves here, could be very interesting even in those early fights.
Nice to hear that. We have lots of demon hunters on the map, or 2 at least. Is it still bugged that you can't go for a tavern hero? Is there even a tavern on this map? I wouldn't know.
There is, yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't, yeah. Is it bugged? Was it bugged?
I don't know. You said in the last map it was bugged, so they shouldn't choose...
Adaption Hero, it is. Maybe I confused things, but in Adaption Hero you should not pick Tavern Hero first, because then if it dies, you can't revive it.
Okay.
Because you in that mode you can't select any hero but the ones of your race, and there are not enough hero slots available. So yeah, but here we have one Beastmaster. Obviously, doesn't really matter which hero. I mean, there are some that are better than others. Most players go for melee heroes first, and we have Silence here for the blue Alchemist, which is a really bad spell for creeping, I feel, but
it depends on the camp, I guess. If you can prevent Frost Armor or Bloodlust, that can be nice, but obviously not as nice as the lava spawns of the purple Night Elf player with the Demon Hunter, which is just absolutely perfect for creeping.
Yeah, and everyone going for those early natural expos in the corner, which like you rarely see everyone going for it first, but of course with 4 elves, that's like what you want to see. But normally you have, at least in one corner, you have 2 elves colliding, because you cannot place 2 Ancient of Wars here in those corners. So only 1 Ancient of War can be built. So if you are a second too late in your corner and someone else built his AOW there, you have to move across the map to another corner. So yeah, we have a Beastmaster, which I don't think I've ever seen in this mode. I mean, because of the movement speed, and also, I mean, strength, I guess, is not too bad. But yeah, not too big of a fan because of the movement speed, I think. Unless I'm out of sync with like the current patch or something, but to me it seems Beastmaster still way slower than some of the other heroes, like Demon Hunter, for example.
Demon Hunter is very fast, we know that. The Beastmaster got Stomp and Bash. Okay, not great, I would say.
Yeah, if you compare to the Alchemist with Clap second. Is it Clap? Yeah, it's Clap, right?
Yep.
Or is that... Yeah,
no, it's Clap.
It's Clap. And yeah, the Demon Hunter with Breath of Fire and Lava Spawns, that's the best for creeping here, I would say.
Yeah.
Really amazing. And then last but not least, the second Demon Hunter with Mana Drain and Fog Lightning. Sorry, not Fog Lightning, with Chain Lightning. Sorry, yeah. Also kind of okay, but yeah, Mana Drain. Yeah.
Oh,
the Demon Hunter. Wow. getting bashed and then getting killed.
Oh my god! Hero Golem, who's also now taking care of the tree. This is amazing. Boulder toss over the trees. Disaster for yellow.
Unfortunate. I mean, that's why. And he lost an assassin too, right?
Yep.
It was busy.
And the whispers were. Oh, get him! No.
That's very, very painful, especially the assassin, because due to the golems here, even with nice spells, it's not too easy to creep those camps with. Oh, that's risky.
Here we go
that's super
again.
risky. Okay, he's fine. But with like triple bash or something, I think he could have easily died.
Oh!
What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen one hero die 2 times to this creep camp.
This makes my entire week already. Absolutely wonderful. And some people said we shouldn't cast today. Already worth it.
I would say yellow. I mean, at least it's his second expo, not his first. But oh, he taverned again. I mean, I guess he has to. But that's. I mean, I would have preferred, if I was him, to be honest, to just get a tavern hero and altar revive instead of tavern 2 times in a row. Because it's kind of like the lumber is. I don't. Maybe he's fine. Yeah, he has 608. Yeah, he's probably fine. Again, FFA usually decided late game.
Yeah.
So you can afford to lose a hero creeping. And did blue reskill already?
Maybe he picked a third spell. He had clap before, but he had.
But aren't yeah, clap is the middle one. But isn't silence the left one and feral spirits also?
I remapped my spells 10 years ago or so. I had no idea what the normal setup is anymore.
Yeah, maybe he retrained. I'm not sure. I mean, we also have to keep in mind that the overlay might be bugged as it was for the last game of this mode. But in the center, at least purple seems to have lava spawn still, and I guess Breath of Fire, but now 3 players here clashing in the middle, and I'm a bit surprised that blue is forcing teal to TP here instead of going center and trying to get a creep of purple here.
While these guys are fighting, we get more subs. Thank you, Buttcrumbs, for gifting more subs. Thank you, Flynn, for the 7-month resub. Good day, Neon Chat. How's it going? We're going very good. Fuchsman Doppelix, thank you for the 7-month. Much appreciated. Big fight right here for the experience.
Blue is not making friends here. Blue is attacking the second player here. And I don't think with just 2 archers and 2 heroes you will get this middle one versus... I mean, at least it's risky against the Demon Hunter. Let's see. I mean, the Dark Ranger has... Fan of Night, potentially. Okay, so that was a clap, right? Failed to get the item.
Got it. Mask of Death.
Mask of Death. Yeah, not too bad. Not the best one he could have found here.
Would have been insane if he has Chemical Rage, but that is obviously not the case. Does that work on all heroes? It doesn't matter if it's melee, right? It's just on all heroes.
Players' forces are under attack.
I thought it's only melee, but maybe I'm mistaken. I think it's only melee.
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that. So, what do we got? We got 2 Fire Lords, one with Nova, double Nova on the yellow player, not too bad. Double Siphon on purple. That doesn't stack, probably, I'd assume.
Yeah, don't believe so. They're trying to keep track of the spells here.
It's very tough.
Does blue really have double clap?
I guess so. The Dark Ranger just leveled up, right?
Yeah. It'd be too nice if the overlay was working properly. But
can't have it all. I mean, that's a very niche case here, though.
Yeah, I guess so. And yellow with the nuts here, getting Katka's pipe on the map without a market square. Best marketplace, best item he could have found here. Really, really nice, especially in this mode where you want to get all those mana heavy spells. Really nice. I mean, obviously you have a mana fountain in the center and you have Moonwells, but still, I would say it's still pretty nice to have it for late game. Base-wise, I really dislike the blue maze. You do not want all your Moonwells up front. They can be killed super easily and you cannot heal anymore and you cannot get any more units. That's why usually you want your Ancient of War at the very front, or like Moonwells that you don't need, like expandable ones if you have a lot more Moonwells in the back.
Oh, creep jack.
Ooh. Another, like, blue is on fire here.
Very aggro indeed.
And purple is moving back, probably scared here of any spells, but could creep it, like blue just moving on. And very nice to creep here with Feral Spirits, of course. Naga third. Also, I don't like it too much because she's so slow. And I think movement speed is quite important, so I think I would have preferred Priestess of the Moon because of the... Yeah, I guess maybe she's not faster. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think you can still use... you can still hide at night with the Priestess, which you can with the Naga.
True that.
So now purple walking into blue here and attacking. And let's see what spells he's going to use. Oh, wow, the Breath of Fire. So that the display for purple seems to be correct. Breath of Fire. Lava spawns on the Demon Hunter. Didn't see a bear yet. And double, I mean... I forgot all the spell names, damn it. What's the Blood Mage spell called?
Banish.
Banish, exactly, thanks. Double Banish, of course, if you play Chimeras, super valuable. And also to reduce damage. Usually you do not have that much auto-attack damage here by heroes, because like you can't really stack your hero well, and you do not have... You can't plan for it really as you can with a regular Blade Master. But let's see, I mean, the Demon Hunter here is quite... Yeah, it's dealing quite a lot of damage. Naga, though...
Slithers away, not the worst movement speed if you include boots, of course. But we have a Dragon Spawn, that helps a bit. Level 5 Demon Hunter. Oh, Dark Ranger, you don't want to be there. Oh no, not at all. And now the Naga is safe to come back, and purple is owning blue. Boom. Okay, quite a little bit of an emergency on HighTac side, I guess. Hopefully not as bad as it was for the blue player here. Yeah, little summary. So far, purple very aggro, not making any friends. Purple now decides, okay, let's go on to war with blue. So what do we got? Double summons, not bad. Double siphon can be nice with the units. Oh! Okay, Naga save. Can be nice with the Breath of Fire, of course, and later with Chimeras, but in general, shouldn't be the greatest combo. Silence is okay, but again, that was not the moment to engage. At least there's a town portal this time, and units are safe, and heroes are safe. And that one's forced, but yeah, not that great. Teal versus yellow. Interesting. Can we swap this? No, I don't think we can in this 4-player. Yellow, double, Nova, and Stomp. Pretty sick for nuking. Purple,
Player's force
Water Elemental, Stomp, Carrion Swarm, also not too bad. Stomp, of course, not that great if your opponent has a lot of air units, but there we go. Big attack. And another fight at the bottom. Blue and purple, pretty aggro here. Polymorph, meh, coming in. Item on the ground was stolen. And another TP. Quite action-packed here at the south. And the silence is indeed coming in handy. This is of course weird. Because you don't know what spells your opponent has. As it is random, you gotta figure it out and it can change at any time. Thanks to the Tome of Retraining. So teal wanted to hoard. Yellow says, absolutely not. I'm gonna take you out. And that, very successfully so. 2 mines dead. 1 kind of rebuilt, but that's about it.
Where did all the teal mines go?
Well,
He looks so dead.
kinda gone. He wanted to be greedy. And it didn't work out.
Greed always backfires. A lot of bears here for yellow, which are not ideal against chimeras. So
Correct. Very hard to win with bears with chimeras.
flying bears. That will be it.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Can't wait. So yeah, that greed was punished indeed. Yellow getting... That wasn't even a fight really. Purple wasn't contesting this. So this is gonna be the first real fight between them. We have quite some AoE on both sides with Nova and Stomp and Carrion Swarm. But only very few hippos. They are a little bit too close to the other hippos in my opinion. But now they reign free. And Yellow is getting punished for kicking the 2 mines.
Yeah, I mean, yellow should have seen that coming. There is a lot of Engine of Wind production, a lot of Chimera Roosts here, and I think running around with just a few Dryads and 3 bears was not the perfect decision here. But let's see, we have another big air fight coming up here between purple and blue. And yeah, always tricky with Hippogriff Riders. You can unmount to deal more damage against air, but obviously you're then stuck in position and can't really kite anymore once you unmount it. So yeah, definitely easier if you just have hippos straight up.
In the meantime, Yellow continues, gets a little bit of revenge for that fight before. And kicks the 3rd new base while building another tree upper right hand side. And he's gonna be the first to mine, so Teal is really gonna be broke soon.
Yeah. Blue TPing in here, and I'm not sure if blue can win this fight. There are way too many purple hippos. Unless he has... Okay, he's just focusing down heroes, never mind. DH down, so... While purple had the clear air superiority, yeah. Don't think he should have stayed as close with his heroes. Obviously, Chimera's dealing a lot of damage to your heroes if there's nothing else to focus. And yeah, the only player not committing to air is yellow here. And I'm not so sure why Teal pumped that many hippos. Like if maybe 8 hippos, fine, but that's 16 hippos, way too many for what he's facing.
Thank you very much, Alps, for the 34-month resub. Back after the break. Thanks for the cast. My pleasure, mate. We got lots in store for you after the break. Now, not too many chimeras anymore, though, because purple is ripping them apart.
Yeah, blue just flying in with 5 chimeras, I think it was, and now 0 left. So that was basically 1.2k gold invested to kill a 360 gold mine, 340, which is not ideal. So gold-wise, pretty even between purple and yellow, but especially teal far behind, of course, because he's down to 0 expansions right now, and yeah, I think he's a bit slow in taking them back.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen at all, I think. So far, yellow was able to keep good tabs on them. Purple now with mass teleport can react pretty much immediately. He doesn't have to right now. Is in time. Will hold. Blue has to go again.
Right, yeah, and still trying to figure out all of the spells, even if I can't.
I gave up.
Them.
I gave up. It's always the last two.
Yeah, so yellow has silence too, which is pretty nice. But I'm not quite sure which hero has the silence.
And as I said, yellow with another scout, with another cancel. Teal down to 1400. Needs that big fight that helps him out now.
I'm surprised that Blue is still committing to hippos, because he should realize that he's very low. Like, he only had 4 hippos left, or even fewer, and he knows that he's up against, like, I don't know, 15 hippos, and he had only 1.5k, so you should rather have gone for ground units to yeah, I mean, there's only 1 engine of lore. He should have gotten 2, I guess, but he just won't win an air battle anytime soon here, I guess. And he has to invest so much gold just to have a chance, and yeah. Don't really like this decision, but yeah, again, with just 1 engine of lore, you cannot easily transition to mass trials.
Alright, so everybody stays at 80, nobody's really breaking, everybody's reevaluating the situations. And... oh, teal and purple, will they fight? Oh, yep, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but... teal is getting something done here, finally.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he needs a second enemy. I mean, he needs 3 running expos, and currently he's still at 0, and... I mean, teal could be killed quite easily, but yellow is now on purple all of a sudden, which is really bad for purple, having only anti-air units.
True that.
And a lot of AoE here for yellow. He has Nova. I thought he had double Nova.
He has double Nova. Very sure.
I mean, double Nova pretty amazing against hippos, so if I was purple, I would definitely not want to fight yellow. And still, I'm a bit surprised that yellow is not just killing teal, because teal is... I mean, teal could have been killed here.
Maybe he wants to keep him around because he saw he can easily dominate him.
Maybe, yeah.
So only 1 player with ultimate, and that is mass teleport. Very, very helpful, of course. Slowly but steady, teal is getting some mines back. Apart from that, lots of orbs of venom on everyone but teal. But he has an orb of frost, which is of course also very nice. Feels like everybody's getting ready for yet another fight. Teal's moving towards the middle. We got scrolls everywhere.
Yeah, and big fights usually feeding a lot of XP to those enemies, which means we will get closer to ultimates here, and that's what I usually find most exciting. Like, which ultimates are you going to get? And so far we only have the mass TP, right, on purple. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. And the fairy dragons. Ah, purple. My man.
Oh, Teal is attacking. That's weird.
I mean, Fairy Dragon's dying rather quickly here, but probably needed a few more, but still, I think a good call here. And killing all those Drides, and Yellow not really microing the Drides in any form, so Purple, despite having a lot of dead supply in those hippos, doing a good job if he doesn't lose the Demon Hunter last time. And now the Demon Hunter of Yellow under fire.
Blue's Dark Ranger getting deleted. Fire Lord about to be extinguished.
Might be forced into a TP here. Should have TP'd maybe. But who am I to judge?
Two fights at the same time, rather chaotic.
That was a big nuke.
So blue is pretty comfortable, yellow is pretty comfortable, blue continues to be comfortable by killing once more a lot of chimeras. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Crows are helping, of course, as well.
You seem to be speechless.
Oh. Okay, HighTac can't hear me. I will reset my Discord real quick. Because obviously I'm not speechless, talking all the time. And we're trying to get back, but Discord is acting up. There we go. Yes. Pretty chaotic situation. Blue feels comfortable, I think. Yellow feels comfortable, I think. Teal is getting pummeled once again.
Yeah. Big nuke here on the Fire Lord. And I was like, I was just saying I watched Oppenheimer this afternoon. And spoiler, they built the atomic bomb.
Oh, really? Damn, that's so shocking. Last time I was so shocked when the Titanic sank in that movie. So when are you going to see Barbie then?
Yeah, we're considering to watch it next week. But yeah, at some point, maybe at home someday. So. Kind of tricky to find time for, or good slots where someone can watch out for the child.
The child is the FFA community, I guess?
Both, yeah.
Another expo cancelled. Purple also under attack. Feels like we have a very dominant blue and a very dominant yellow.
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, blue cannot really take a fight against all these Dryads here anymore. But he can just fly around and kill some buildings.
Yep.
So Teal just has to stay in the game, or has to stay alive until, one other player is dead, and that could take a while. But I mean, yellow is up to 17k, purple only 8k. So, doesn't look as if any of these players will be defeated anytime soon. And we have a fight here between Teal and blue, which. Yeah, Teal can win, but still might be losing this expo, and he desperately needs any expo. No, was it a yellow expo? It was a yellow tree. So Teal defending the yellow's expo here, basically.
Want to get some chimeras out, that worked well. But another attack.
So on both sides, we seem to have Dryads against air units now. Interestingly. And it's not uncommon to have this back and forth. Like if you as one of these players don't think you can match the air army of your enemy, you just transition to Dryads, and then at some point, like if you run out of Dryads, again, like it's like you have to ask yourself if it's time to transition back to air, because of course with chimeras you can deal way more damage to heroes and you can kill buildings more easily. So ideally you want a big chimera army to really dominate and kill a player entirely. But yeah, we see more of these Dryad armies nowadays, I feel, than we did 5 years ago.
And then of course we're waiting for the big counter, the fairy dragons, to make you happy. But
all
so far,
fairy dragons all the way.
of course. Lots and lots of expos getting killed. That's the main target. We don't really have straight up fights. We have more like some pushes to bases and there we taken out, and then town portals. But no straight up fights.
Yeah, a lot of TPs here back and forth. I mean, they get some XP. Sorry.
Yeah,
they get
very
some
exciting, huh?
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, they get some XP, but of course, killing those expos is not going to... Unless, like, one player has way more expos than any other player. And eventually all these expos will be mined by someone. So it's always, like, back and forth. Sometimes it feels a bit, I don't know, not target-oriented to go for expos. But at this stage, I guess players are mostly interested to get XP, not to kill off a player entirely. And... yeah, I'm not sure why Purple is taking this fight. Like, flying with his 2 chimeras above all those trides, and yeah, this is a huge tome of XP for Yellow.
Boom, and with that, level 6, we get an ultimate in a second once it's skilled. We'll see at bottom right. Yeah, there was also a lot of hippos
Yeah.
killed, chimeras killed, and now we're all taking a spot at the middle.
He has Death and Decay here, which I think is okay, but not great, I would say. We will always face some disable here. And yeah, I guess you would prefer something like Mass TP, which is obviously the nuts, like the best skill you can get, followed by... good question.
Is there always disable with random spells? I mean... it's not like you have a Storm Bolt ready. I mean, there is a Silence, there is a Stomp, but you have to have it.
Yeah. I would imagine every player would reskill at least on one hero until he gets a disable. Because you kind of need it. Like, you need some sort of stun. Yeah, you cannot allow other players to use all this, all those tranquility stuff, or like you will face that kind of stuff here, and I think you need some sort of disable.
Main bases are slowly but steady empty. Get more hippos, more archers for Yellow, that's for sure. And another fight, another TP.
Yeah, Mass TP'd in here. Would prefer to see more chimeras again for him, and like he had those chimeras, but then he took a stupid fight. But he could just easily Mass TP around and play without taking those big fights against Triads. Just go for buildings and pickups.
Speaking of pickups, there's quite some few here between teal and blue once again. Level 6 in the Alchemist. Not bad at all. Roar. Okay. Oh, Impale out of nowhere. Didn't see that coming. But he's ready for it.
Yeah, those Hippogriff Riders deal insane damage against Triads. Probably, yeah, I mean... everyone used to call those units bad, and only Trunks played them for like many years, but nowadays many players play them, and I'm always impressed how much damage they deal to heroes with a focus fire, but also to units like Rides.
Of course, heavy supply units for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a time and place for them, and that was one of them.
Let's see, yeah, I'm not sure why Teal is just standing there. Okay, are they piecing? Or are they fighting? And Alchemist has Volcano, which is not that great.
Nope. There's also an Earthquake on blue.
Oh yeah. So a lot of base kill potential. Yeah. I'm wondering, like, what Mass TP... Of course, something like Infernal is nice too, but yeah, Transmute, Charm, yeah, I don't know.
There's no Metamorph, there's no Robo Tinker, I imagine.
Exactly, yeah. Those two spells are not in here, so What else can you get? I mean, of course, Tranquility is also amazing. So probably, I would say maybe even the second best spell after Mass TP. Yeah, because you can use it in and outside of fights.
A player's force is
Panda
under
Ultimate
attack.
also nice, of course. Saw that in the previous match, I think. And
Yep,
another
it
Mass
doesn't
TP
matter
here.
who gets whose hero it is. Oh, but perfect position for yellow.
Yeah, and now the air fight seems to be going in purple's favor with all those new units coming in here, but the Nova, of course, dealing a lot of damage still, and more Dryads for yellow, so I would say air easily won by purple, but ground looking good for yellow if he doesn't lose his heroes here, and Demon Hunter staffing out.
Yeah, nice
the
control.
second hero. Yeah.
Staff into TP, but still on the cost of a mine. He can afford it. He's at 15k, by far the richest player. And I think his manip is working. He was telling before he isn't mining for so long. He's only at 6k.
Yeah.
Might believe him.
Big gold lead here for yellow, and purple got Infernal on the Naga and the Crypt Lord ultimate on the Fire Lord, if that's correctly displayed.
That is correct.
Probably not what you want to get. It's one of those ultimates that I think is really hard to judge, because sometimes it seems if you're facing it that like it destroys you, and sometimes it's just like doing nothing.
It's pretty bad. It helps with like tankiness on the Crypt Lord, but damage wise it's pretty bad.
Yeah, and I think it's even like it feels stronger than it is on the Crypt Lord, because the Crypt Lord already is so tanky. So it sometimes feels as if it's like tanky because of the ultimate if he uses it, but it's not. He's just exposing himself more with the ultimate.
All right, that was a good assessment by blue. Yellow has the gold, purple has the heroes, blue and teal have very little. And now we stay at 50. We're hoarding a little. Always this one slow moment in the mid game. But no player out just yet. Looked very grim for teal. He's getting back there. 4 mines or 3 mines at 50. Recovering.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm still thinking about the ultimates. Like which other ultimates are the ones you want to have. Yeah, so Mass TP Tranquility at the top, I guess, followed by Infernal, Panda, Transmute. What else is there?
The Alchemist rerolled to get rid of his Earthquake and got Earthquake again.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Big Bet Voodoo, I guess, can be really powerful, but again, yeah, those kind of spells, ultimates that can only be used in fight are, I don't think, as valuable as the ones that you can use outside of fights too.
So it's blue
and we see new spells for blue too. We see, and I think that's probably the worst you could have gotten. Thorn's Aura and Blink here for blue.
But Tranquility as well, and Thorn's Aura could be really good in air fights.
Tranquility now. Yeah, Tranquility, of course, amazing. Just saw that now. But I still feel if those spells are correct that we see here for blue, probably the weakest spells apart from Tranquility. I'm not a huge fan of the other stuff that he got, especially for air battles. So it seems to me as if purple, especially with the Mass TP, and yellow definitely with the best spells here, with like yellow with all the AoE, Nova stuff, and purple with... Wasn't purple the player with a Breath of Fire? Or was it yellow?
Yeah, could be on the Fire Lord. Oh, I completely lost track of the spells right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to keep track. Need an extra overlay for this mode.
Exactly.
For the 2 games each year we have.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out for next year, or whenever the next TBR is.
Yeah, TBR 6 was I think in September, October last year. So, yeah, these days probably not more than 1 per year. We usually always altered. We always had 1 FML season, and then we went for 1 TBR. But yeah, not set in stone. All right, and yellow and purple still potentially going for each other here.
Thank you, Butt Crumbs, for another sub. Carson's dead, much love. So are we getting that fight? Oh, blue is at 100. And purple's getting caught. Let's go. Silence hits all 3 heroes. Very nicely done.
Yeah, and purple winning in the air here, but still, Dryad's standing strong. Honestly, I think yellow could have gone for 100 here, just to win it more dominantly. He stopped mining here in the top mid, and also his main ran out, so he only has 1 expo, so I definitely think it would have been worth for him to push to 100, having that much gold. Like, it's of course more efficient to fight on 100 supply, unless you want to lose supply. If you do not mine a lot at the moment, you can, like, you rather win a fight dominantly and avoid 80 against 80 fights if you can. So yeah, a bit surprised that he doesn't push for 100.
Not yet, at least. By the way, it sounds like you're punching your mic. I don't know what that is, but while you figure this out, we go for the next fight. Blue on teal, transmute, perfect. Now we see if there is a disable or not, and it doesn't seem to be the case. Cyclone on the panda as well, and that is a clearly 1 fight by blue. Teal is having a tough time in this entire FFA. The panda, though, saved himself into Invo Potion real quick. But yeah, how do you deal with this? I mean, on the ground, there's only a few Dryads, not really impactful. Heroes melt against this, TP out, and yeah, the misery of teal continues.
Yeah, tranquility and those auras, pretty amazing here for blue. So yeah, so not easy to take those air battles anymore against tranquility. It's super hard to get a good fight. And yeah, I mean, teal is, I'm a bit surprised teal is in this game still and made it up to almost 10k gold. So yes, the 2nd most gold, but I'm not sure that will be sufficient with his hero levels. He's not that far behind the levels, but we'll see. I guess the next fight will be deciding it for him, and he's starting to pump way too late. I mean, look at his supply. He's only at 54, and half of it is in production still, so might be dead before he can even get out of his full army. And yeah, his spells aren't dealing a lot of damage to air units.
And the siege continues. Teal trying to fight out. Is blue going for the throat? Or can he be saved by yellow?
Yellow is helping, which makes, again, I repeat myself every game we cast, but like, why would you help in this situation? I mean, maybe he doesn't, but like, there's just no point. Why would you want to keep teal in this game? Because like, there's no threat for yellow that he couldn't handle without teal here. Like, there are very few games where it makes sense to keep the 4th player in the game, because like, one other player is so strong that he needs to be teamed 3v1, but here we're far from that, and it looks as if no one's helping, so yellow might be attacking the purple expo here? No, okay, he's not. But again, tranquility, amazing here, and nothing to stop it, except the Quick Lord spell, whatever that one's called.
Impale.
Yeah. Impale, thanks. My goodness.
There we go. The Moonwell's all dry. And Teal might get eliminated here. There's nothing on the map for him either. No tree or whatever. Plus only 40 food left. The heroes aren't too strong. And
look at the Naga with the heal spray. Looks kind of...
Looks, yeah, like the Cyclone animation. Pretty sweet. Okay, trying to save Wisps now, but that should be prevented. Wisps dying quickly. One is still left, but there's Fairy Fire on it. And Teal is down to only the heroes. And 10k gold.
Yeah, I started pumping way too late. Was probably hoping to be left alone for a bit longer, but with 10k and those hero levels, I guess you have to risk losing all the gold just to stay alive.
Next fight.
Even if it, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Going on, level 7. Demon Hunter goes down for purple. That was quite close, only inches before the town portal. Yellow holds his ground. And blue is having a field day. Next ultimate unlock for the Dark Ranger.
Yeah. Would like to go for those heroes XP, for the XP, but probably not going to get it.
Not at the moment.
Dark Ranger with the
reincarnation.
With the reincarnation. I need a list. All the names.
It's alright. It's on Liquipedia. You can look it up. No problem. Give you the time. So, is there wisps or trees for Teal? There's 5 wisps.
Yeah, 1 wisp outside the main. 4 on the top right of his main. Yeah, and the last one is moving back north. I guess he's afraid to be out in a sec, but yeah, I'm not sure that's the best place for this tree, so...
Well, it's definitely exposed, that's what it is. And heroes just running around like chicken. Yellow continues with an attack on purple. It's the 3rd last mine. Not really worth defending it. The Teal heroes are exposed too.
And TP in here by yellow in the northwest, but instantly TPing out. Afraid of taking this fight. So let's see, is blue going to scout the last building of Teal or not?
It's so close, man. He has a wisp there.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the tree, if he wants to stay in this, bit of a mistake by Teal to go for a tree first, because that's obviously his last wisp and he's supply blocked, so maybe should have considered to go for Moonwell first. Just, yeah, I guess could have done that some time ago.
A player's forces are under attack.
The first guesses. Feels like 3 of these guys should have been neutron at some point in the game.
But only one of them lost hero to a creep, so...
Well, I think Neutron always has... Oh! What the... Where did the keeper die? Oh, he's killing himself. Ah, I see. For, you know, getting wisps back, I see. That's unfortunate. I think Neutron always has the hotkeys enabled, so sometimes he's typing with numbers in them. So that is a takeaway.
Ooh, and blue scouted the last tree, so that's going to be it here for Teal.
Oh no!
No chance.
And that is the end. Teal has been eliminated. Who was that?
Let's ask him. I don't know.
We have another fight here while you ask. Oh my god. Angry, angry person. Amazing Crypt Lord ultimate here. Doesn't really work anymore though. Sick and close fight. Stomped by a Demon Hunter. Always looks funny. Alchemist. Not saved at all. And the Demon Hunter dies as well. Jesus! What a slaughter on the left-hand side. Yellow is down to 14 food, losing absolutely everything. And yeah, that's problematic now.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we have blue with 100, but only 6k gold. Decent heroes though. Yellow completely wiped out with a big base, and of course he's the richest player.
Yeah, 20 supply is really scary if you're in that position. So he's only pumping out of 2 Ancient of Lores here, which... Oh, no, he's only pumping upgrades. Okay, now he does. So, yeah, could easily... I mean, those kind of situations can easily lead to you losing your main base if you're not careful. So, obviously he doesn't want to commit to air units, but I think he could, like having the most gold. In theory, in this situation, he could go into mass hippos, considering that he's only facing air and has the better AoE calls. So if I was him, I think I would just try to go for 100 supply of hippos. Maintenance.
Alright, blue could continue. Yellow obviously has to rebuild quite a bit, and purple is also not ready for any fight just yet. We have a mountain giant transition.
Purple with Hill Wave now. Not too bad.
Well, purple is not stopping. And yellow, no income anymore. Interesting.
Yeah. Some mines left still, but I think the most gold is mined.
Also have 4k here. Right hand side also has a little bit left. So blue has to make a lot out of the army he has right now. So we got no answer who's the teal player, huh?
Nope. I'm trying to find out, but like I know that he's one of 2 players, but no, not sure.
Okay.
We'll find out at some point. I guess with the next player dying, we will know.
So, down to a 3-way. Will this even out? Will there be some alliances? Probably not between yellow and purple.
Yeah, I wonder if they realize how much gold yellow mined.
I don't think so. I think the mana was too good.
Yeah, probably. I mean, 5k more is not like a huge difference. Like nothing that can't be overcome easily, I would say. Like it's not like I would say with 10k difference it becomes more of an issue, but like one bad fight and purple will have caught up basically, or like vice versa, yellow will have lost 5k. And this is a scary attack here for yellow. Like he has only 50 supply. I think it's a bit greedy to stay on 50 here, to be honest. I think he needs a good fight more than he needs the bit of additional gold that he can get. And yeah, as I mentioned, I would like to see him going air, but of course now he's fully committed to ground, which I think is fine too. Mountain Giant's pretty nice, but yeah. Ooh, Mass TP, but without all the hippos. Okay. Doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah. not used to elf with mass TP, I guess.
Yeah, figured out what's up on the right-hand side a minute ago with the scout and immediately punished. Blue being very peaceful, not mining here on the right-hand side, so not losing any gold.
And funnily, yellow calling his gold count with 4.3k, and that's almost exactly what blue has. Yeah, yellow has a bit more. But of course, it kind of makes it more believable, at least for blue, if someone else has this, is calling the same gold count that you have. But I mean, purple should have an idea, I guess. And using Infernal, but instant staff.
Blue is ready for a fight. Just waiting for the right moment.
A town is under siege.
Another mass tally. Yep, another mine, but this time interrupted. Good positioning. We had this position before, and yellow lost all. Ultimates used again. Level 7 on the Firelord, pretty strong. Tranquility coming in, and I don't know if he can stop it.
I find it so odd. Why is yellow, like, I mean, I mentioned a minute ago I would like to see him committing to air, but like it's not a good option to just go into like 8 or 10 hippos against a full team. So either you need to fully commit to air or you need to fully commit to ground against those big air armies. So maybe he was a bit overconfident in his Novas, and now blue here attacking purple, and
oops.
Of course this is very scary for purple.
Yeah, and blue has Thorns Aura, so in a direct air battle, plus roar, plus protection scroll, I don't see purple as a chance here.
Tranquility also not too bad in fights here, and yeah, a good call by purple, instantly calling it out. But yeah, could easily turn into a free win here for the yellow, considering that blue is down to 4k gold. So if purple has no main base, I think yellow could easily win this. Ooh, not dismounting the hippogriff riders, but still fine, I guess.
For now, at least. Naga in trouble. Saved. But what about the rest here? Blue pushing forward at 80. There's not much left for purple.
Yeah, and yellow not scouting at all, despite it being called out. Usually you would like want to send one hippo instantly just to see if he's right. But I mean, maybe he's just fine. Like, why would he help anyways? But
yeah, that's the main gone and no backup main really.
I mean, it can make sense. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to point out there's a wisp on one side and tree on the other.
No backstab. Yellow started to attack the Firelord here. And now calling it GG. I mean, if yellow had chimeras here, that could easily kill a main base. I think he could just, like, the regular move will be to just, like, wait in front of the blue main base and pretend you are, like, helping by forcing a TP, but instead you're just rolling over blue. But of course, purple is not going to instantly help blue, so good opportunity to win it quickly. And yeah, blue TPing to the east, but there's not that much left here for purple.
And yellow's cleaning this up, maybe?
I don't think he will.
Ah, he killed the wisp.
I think he can use, I mean, why would purple, like, I mean, yellow has an interest that purple is killed by blue, but yellow sees no need to kill purple himself right now. I think he's fine pretending to help and attacking the blue main base maybe. But yeah, it's just much easier to do it with chimeras. With Dryads, you of course are relying way more on your heroes to deal the damage, and you're not as mobile. Not cancelling the expo. And yellow's not going for the fight, is he? Looks as if he is searching for the fight here with just 77 supply against 75. Guess with double Nova, he should be fine. Doing one right.
So far, so good. Healing up in the middle again.
And
Army numbers could even...
Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, all good.
Yeah, terrible Moonwell placement still by blue. I mean, 6 Moonwells could die so quickly here, and he will be supply block instantly.
Okay, there's another tree in the north.
So 777, 987, and 876. Decent levels for all those players. And now the yellow and purple joining forces here, which, like, it's perfect for yellow. Everything going as planned.
In the meantime, purple gets his main base wiped out, but that shouldn't be the end of the world and expected.
Yeah, but one more building only for purple outside of this main, from what I see here, so it's scary. And yeah, I don't see purple winning without, like, he has no wisps, he has just one tree, and of course a supply block too. So I think purple has a long way to win this here. Purple and teal, a bit careless with their wisps here. Could have saved buildings or wisps to better spots. And now blue will need to endure the teaming here. And yeah, double Nova is just so nasty.
You pointed out the Moonwell positioning. Those are gone now. Chimera's still in the fight, but not for much longer. Yeah. Saves a handful of them, but that's about it.
And yellow with a cut gas pipe can almost cast endless Novas here. So those air units will be gone in a second.
Okay.
Ooh, the Demon Hunter.
Oopsie.
I mean, yeah. I guess purple could also just leave after this fight.
Yellow still super strong. Blue can't really rebuild. So blue has the biggest army. Yellow has the biggest army and the biggest bank, but no Demon Hunter anymore. What's with all the Demon Hunters dying
what
here?
The heck?
Alchemist dying as well. Everyone loses heroes now.
And of course you're at risk if you have like custom keys and stuff that like all the spell stuff is not only confusing but also potentially overriding stuff that you normally use. So, yeah, that was not a great hero loss here for yellow, but oh wow, yeah, I mean due to the hero loss, purple got a wisp here and is moving to the east. Let's see if he can pass by yellow undetected.
So far, so good. Oh, 10 supply only for teal. Of course, that's not much.
Yeah. Blue down to 35, so if yellow won it, of course he doesn't know for sure how much gold and supply there is for those other players, but yeah, yellow getting an army. Interesting to see him going for Hippogriff Riders. No Chimeras. Yeah, he doesn't even have a Chim Roost. Interesting. So yeah, I mean blue will not stand a chance in this fight here. Even if he kills a few more heroes, will make a big difference. Unless, I mean, yellow's only, I guess yellow could only lose this by just sitting until purple rebuild main base, but I doubt he's going to do that. I'm not quite sure why he's hiding all those units still. Maybe he wants a free win and Purple's help to the death of Blue.
Lots of chatter now to assess again. Everybody's rebuilding heroes for as cheap as possible. Nobody yet beyond 10k anymore, so we whittled that down. Obviously still big bases, yellow biggest base, biggest bank, and good heroes.
And yellow is piecing with blue now after purple mentioned that he has 2.8k gold, if I understood correctly. Which... strange.
At least purple was able to rebuild a little bit. More buildings, heroes are coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, it was down to just one building and not a single wisp. Or two buildings and a single wisp. And now already up to a few more buildings, 6 buildings and 7 buildings, and not as easy anymore to kill him. So buildings widely spread over the map. See, always love the comeback stories in FFA, but yeah, still a long way for purple here.
Yeah, this tree, oh, only getting knocked at, nothing else. Of course, we don't have summons or owls available anymore, but we have a sub. Thank you very much, Circato88. Let's go! Hope you saw the city announcement. A little further for you, but hope you'll still make it. A little bit of a fight here, but nothing dramatic.
A town is under siege.
All right, now they found the army.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I like yellow played it really well until like 2 minutes, 3 minutes ago, but now don't quite get what he's trying. I guess he wants like a safe win, helped by one of the other players, but yeah, hiding 100 supplies always putting you in a tricky position if scouted. So he is going for the attack now, and let's see, can he kill anything here? Naga still low, not using the moonwells.
Oops.
Now it does, and yeah, will force yellow back, I guess. Oh, the damage! Wow. And the rage also, insane.
I can whittle it down a little bit. The damage not really insane on this. Blue is mining again. That's the big mine. Thank you, Bud Crumbs, for gifted sub to Grinchy. All of a sudden, purple is mining again. Blue is mining again. Just yellow is out, but of course, big bank. Yeah, this feels like it could be over any second or go on for 2 more hours.
Yeah, I don't believe it does, because purple is like usually if one player has no main base, it's like the risk of everyone sitting is not as high, because of course like one player cannot sit in a main base but has to be out on the map and do stuff. So yeah, I mean yellow definitely wants a free win. Like yellow pretends to be weak and have the last army, but yeah, look at this, like all movements will be gone here in a second.
Death and Decay and Earthquake at the same time. Not bad.
Nothing to cancel it here, I guess. Okay, maybe cancel one. But yeah, blue. Yeah, I mean, supply stuck on 50 and only 41 supply. Basically, only 4 units here.
2 new subs. Thank you, Hochmut, for 39 months and Cranker for 70. 70! One more like 420. So keep it up. Hope we'll make it and good work. Love the Warcraft 3 community and as always 420 blaze it. Thank you, Cranker. We're cranking it up here a little bit as well as we continue to demolish Blue's base a little bit.
What a transition.
Right? Professional broadcaster.
As if you had casted games before.
You know, once or twice.
And yeah, I mean, purple is scouting here. But I mean, at some point purple will need to help, yeah, and I guess he helps now. If purple believes blue that there's 100 hidden supply here by yellow, I think, I mean, looking at this blue main base, you should kind of realize that blue is not super rich. I mean, as an elf with gold, like the first thing you want to have in your main base is gold, so is moon wealth, so let's see. Purple, oh, the Demon Hunter, what?
Dying again. Here we go. A little bit of Hero Arena and immediately the kill one more time. Man, it's really a lousy day to be a Demon Hunter.
Yeah, and I said before in one of the previous matches, I really hate elf without triple staff. And in that situation, like, it's an easy save on that hero and just could save it. So
he could also click his town portal. That would help.
He had one? Ah, yeah, you're right. Potentially, but who would want to waste a town portal for a level 9 hero?
Yeah, it's would have been a good trade, I guess.
Ah, no, it's level 7 only. Never mind. Ooh. STP in here?
It's really not that much damage. Can he take it out? Yep. That's the Moonwalk on. And
But
hard to
now, yeah,
catch
both.
up with the heroes now, with the Hippo Riders now.
Yeah, but now, of course, blue and purple both on yellow. I think yellow played it a bit sloppily. Could have easily, I guess, just either, I mean, finished purple if he was convinced to get a decent one-on-one. But of course, he, I guess, wasn't sure that blue was low on gold. So, yeah.
Nova on the Hippos, countered by Heal Spray. And now we're chasing each other across the entire map. Crows are coming in. Swoop.
One Talon here being saved. No,
nope.
not saved.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, the animation of those Talons and when going into crow form and out of crow form, like the animation takes pretty long. A bit longer even than you think. Ooh, the Alchemist being blinking back into the main base. What the heck? What was that?
Got a dagger? No? Oh no, he had Blink. True. He reskilled and I got Blink.
And yeah, now stuck there. So this is not a good spot for blue. Can hopefully TP back with both heroes. Yeah, okay, but that was kind of close. Yeah, and of course yellow going to be teamed now for quite a while, but purple potentially losing the Fire Lord here if not careful. Oh, the Naga!
Oh man, these spells are just nasty. Alchemist! No damage on him anymore. This is the worst sound.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a bit surprised those players, especially yellow, despite having a big bank, not a lot of Harriets of Vitality. Usually an item you want to have on every hero, maybe even 2 if you expect a lot of hero focus. So yeah, with this gold, I think, I don't know, easy to say from observer perspective, and he has a lot of decent items that I guess he doesn't want to sell, but yeah. Triple staff, triple period of vitality, I think always a good choice. And of course you want a boots also. not easy.
A town is under siege.
So purple was mining quite a bit, like 3k, 4k, whatever. His mine is almost empty. Next fight in the middle though. Will we lose another Demon Hunter in this fight? We've lost like 20 or something. This time he hits the town portal. That helps, of course. And nothing really dies. Damage exchanged. Now all the heroes are bruised and blue is poking into the main base a little bit.
Honestly, I think especially blue should reskill. I mean, look at his spells are better for like bigger fights, or were better for bigger fights. I think he needs something like transmute. So I guess he should consider to. Oh, the Naga!
Oh, yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah, the attack damage here with the claws really nice. I think they need something like transmute or charm. So if I was blue, I mean, he has quite a bank still, so I would consider to reskill, because I really don't like his spells too much. At least with the Dark Ranger.
Yellow finds him again. Is this the end of purple? Maybe. Blue is nowhere near. And of course it's so hard to run away from Nova when there's always Nova.
Ooh, the DH?
Nope.
Staff. Yeah, they need something to get rid of these units. Those Hippogriff Riders deal insane damage, and purple has 8k gold, could easily reskill. I guess if I was purple, I mean, look at the Fire Lord. What's his third spell? I don't know exactly, but I would easily reskill the Fire Lord, like maybe 2 times until I get like transmute or charm or like doom, something like that. Just to instantly kill a unit every 2 to 3 minutes.
Feels like that's what they need indeed. Not enough nuke, I guess. And yeah. Purple is losing building after building.
Maybe they forgot about the Tome of Retrainings. Like especially purple. I mean, he has so much gold and he's not rebuilding. So what's he using his gold for?
Yeah, maybe panicking a little bit.
See, he's now passing by the shop and not buying anything.
Tornado helps a little bit to get rid of the base, but only slowly. Here comes the rest of the army. Oh, no, just the Demon Hunter for now. Okay, interesting. Yellow has to walk back.
Yeah. Tricky normally if you defend versus 2 when you don't know exactly which spells are available still, but in this one you don't even know all the spells that could be available still. And a lot of Moonwell still, but units are decimated here. Still a lot of gold for yellow, but he's losing more and more units and gold.
Oh, focus fire, staff out, TP out, purple save for now!
Oh, that was so
absolutely close. Calculated.
Wow.
What's the Naga doing here?
Dying. Casual level 7 Naga loss.
Happens.
Where it went like entirely cross map, like not just the next main base, but opposite side of the map. Yeah, yellow is trying to win this by manap and Scout Man. Yeah, now yellow is trying to finish purple, I guess, which if I was yellow, I think I would do too.
It's tricky now though, because there's still like 20 buildings everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. Also some trees here in the east and wisps, so will not be easy.
Okay, do they have another attack in them against the yellow base, or what's the plan?
Yeah, yellow has the lowest gold count all of a sudden. Blue was able to mine here in the southeast, so interesting. I mean, they should easily be able to team him. I mean, he has 79 supplies, so it's not even like big 100. So should be able to decimate yellow and balance the game, which is always like what you like. You never want to be in a position where you can't balance a player when teaming up with a third player in the game.
Oh, he was getting caught by Nova again. Needs some stuff, needs some TP.
Yeah, hero losses are the biggest risk here for them. I guess they could still tavern their heroes a couple of times more, so it's not the end of the world if they lose a hero, but ideally you wouldn't. You don't lose a hero.
Oh, Naga in the middle. Don't. Oh, what she got? Got a heal wave, got frost armor. And Demon Hunter's here. Okay, should be fine now.
But yeah, he can't really kill, like not even a single hippo here. Oh, the staff!
Oh, absolute nightmare for purple.
Yeah, purple has really shitty spells for these situations. Like, needs something, like even something like a bolt or coil could, I guess, finish hippos one by one, but not the spells that he has. Like, Breath of Fire is nice, but...
Oh, we gotta retrain. The Fire Lord finally retrains. Avatar, mirror image, coil... And something else I didn't see.
Yeah, I guess... I mean, it's nice. Like, mirror image... Pretty nice. And coil, of course, finally... Oh, what was that? Did he just mass TP to his Naga right next to him? I'm not sure.
Okay, GG. Okay. Purple getting a little frustrated now.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like... I mean, of course, a bit of frustration might be there, but... I mean, with 6k gold, I think you should still feel confident in the final match here. And now blue is using its gold and pumping mass units, which might not be out in time, but maybe, I don't know. It's going to be close here. Yellow is moving in, and I don't think 4 hippos will be sufficient to... Oh, never mind. He has a lot more hippos that I totally missed here.
In the base, all waiting for him. Back to 80 he is.
Yeah, could easily be... Yeah, I don't like the chimeras here because, like, he's being called out, and... I mean, maybe it's the right call. I don't know. I guess why not go for it? But now he's supply blocked on 60. So we'll take a bit of time and... Caps lock chat begins.
Yep. The anger is rising.
I think to some degree he's pretending.
I don't know. Feels like FFA people are always at least 50% angry.
With always pretending 50%.
Oh, of course, of course. Okay, Hero Arena in the base. Not the perfect spot to fight, of course, for purple. But so far, holding his ground. Demon Hunter's also missing. Oh, oh. Oh, Alchemist dies. TP out. That was expensive.
So yeah, it's basically 80 against 85 here. If they take a straight up fight, I wonder... I mean, there are a lot of Moonwells here in the yellow main base, so I guess blue ideally doesn't want to attack into it. But yeah, I think it will depend on purple now, like who is purple going to help. And blue's not trying to hide his units here at all. So purple now seeing the army and I guess may stop to attack. You know.
Yellow can easily go to 100 still, though.
Yeah, for sure. Doesn't want to be caught pumping now, I guess. And also, I mean, it's 91 supply, I guess, when reviving the hero. Yeah, and yellow has one team of Hippogriff riders hidden in the top left. When being attacked, could easily lose all other units when he's not careful.
Okay, is that the big attack into the base? Not really. Still lots of scouting going on. And purple. Another retrain. Sleep, avatar, silence. Lots of dispel all of a sudden. And Starfall evasion too. I didn't see the other spells. But yeah, lots of retraining going on now. So that's the last bit of gold for blue. Put all into army.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, so we have a rule against identifying like it's... Yeah, that's... I need to reread my own rulebook, I guess, but of course we want to avoid that players are just revealing in the end of the event who they are and just team up against the leading team. So I really don't like to see that. But yeah, blue moving in here and yellow is hiding all its units, hoping for purple to help, but scary for yellow here.
Yep. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and the yellow hero is still not there. Like, where's the alchemist? Still waiting for it.
Still waiting for it, yeah. And interesting decision here to keep hidden all air units. I mean, maybe he's fine with the double Nova and now purple coming in.
Okay, Trank will help a lot. Still 94 food. Purple is helping. But, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now Starfall.
Starfall.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. But also on the buildings, of course. It hits everything.
You're right. Blue Naga dying here, and blue is taking heavy losses, so this is great for yellow, I guess.
Yeah, that was 30 food. 30 food wiped out. Blue's Dark Ranger just in the middle of it all. Not portaling with the rest, or not repositioning with the rest. And yellow's base is still somewhat intact, even though kind of burning. But blue's army, the knockout punch didn't land.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the best attack, I guess. I mean, yeah, difficult call whether you want to pull back instantly when you see that there are 6 heroes or 5 heroes in this case. I mean, it was 6 heroes, so you are at risk of losing a lot of units. But of course, if you pull back, then you have to expect both players to attack you after. And yeah, purple with the most gold all of a sudden, and in a decent position because purple, like with 10k earlier, I was questioning whether he should try to get at least like a semi main base, like some buildings in one place.
Purple attacks yellow in the base on the heroes. That's the alchemist again. No chance for him anymore.
And daytimes, yeah, so no Moonwell juice here, and like this is
problematic. Stumble! Wow. Didn't expect that. A spell that we haven't seen before. And life drain. Oh, this is so sick. Purple coming in with a complete wipe. Is there something?
And losing the Fire Lord.
Oh.
Wow.
Otherwise, it would have been almost a perfect attack.
Yeah, so, I mean, yellow still 82 supply here when reviving the hero, but yeah, that was a really nice backstab. I love to see those every now and then. Always nice to see if like when one player smells blood and just wants the hero kills, the easy kills, so yeah.
Gets punished for it now. No more mining.
Yeah, getting attacked by both now. Blue too. I'm curious what blue is going to do now with 67 supply and still 2 chimeras. Naga is back and Dark Ranger being revived. But yeah, blue is completely out of gold, so 67 supply, yeah, will be his last supply basically.
Yeah, he can't even sell items anymore.
Yeah.
Only orbs left.
So I would say it's, I mean, hard to say. I mean, purple obviously can't get teamed, so I think purple in a good spot. Yellow, of course, with all the moon wells, but yeah, one more attack into yellow's main base, and this could easily change here. I think they all let their heroes die too easily, but it's tricky in this mode where you don't know exactly which spells are there, and you are busy like managing your own spells. It's easy to lose a hero too.
Yeah. All of a sudden there was a Stormbolt, didn't expect that.
And I can confirm it's not say so. So I say, it's not say so.
Well, maybe it's just Manip.
Maybe I got Manip. Maybe
Yeah.
it says so.
Yeah. I don't trust any of you FFA guys with anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Okay. Cool game so far. It just needs another spectacular ending, and I'm very, very satisfied with the day.
Yeah. I mean, blue has a significant main base, but we know the gold count, so blue, yeah, could be easily weakened, but I mean, the army is not to be underestimated. 67 supply here. Bit scary. Yellow with the 87 supply now, so yellow really wants to go for it. And I find it a bit risky to fly one entire team of Hippogriff riders here in the south.
Yep, getting caught. Moving back. Is there more than this? It feels like he has to have... Okay, there's a second squad in the north, I see.
The town is under siege.
Oh, Alchemist is coming back for yellow. He gets all heroes back, just takes forever. Oh, purple Mastelli can't reach. No slow, no disable. What's the plan? Good question. Yellow can only hide until the heroes are back, obviously. If blue makes one mistake, it's probably over. But he gets the gold mine right-hand side. That was a long journey.
Yeah, how much gold is there?
I don't know.
We'll see in a second.
Advanced observer mode. Can't show that.
Yeah, if it has more than like 2k, they won't let him mine this for long, I guess. And he moved his main tree there, so a bit risky when you need to staff a hero or two.
Well, I feel in this game there's not much staffing going on, so maybe it's okay.
That's true.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yellow finding some green creeps here.
Little bit of gold.
A town is under siege.
Oh, that one scout
out of one engine of wind.
It's a very strong pump.
We can't let you have this, Talon, says the player with 92 supply.
Yeah, it's impossible. That talent can make all the difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think yellow a bit too cocky here. Like, I did not see a need to man up against purple there that hard. Against blue, maybe. Like, blue show that he's not. Like, he seems to be calm and too nice, I guess, to really counter this kind of man up. Oh, and we have charm now for purple.
Ooh, sick.
He
just got better.
I mean, it's going to be used against him now in chat, but I like it. It's what we wanted to see, him reskilling to something that can help him to get units or get rid of units. And this is the supply block for yellow. And 70 here, and could lose way more moonwells. Like just a second ago, there were many moonwells, but Blizzard, Breath of Fire.
And of course, it can mass tally out while, yeah, blue is indeed mining. One more attack. No, okay.
Forces are under attack.
And another charm.
There we go.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, and charm quite nice here. Even nicer, I guess, than transmute for him here, because he has gold, so units are a bit more important.
Dark Ranger got Entangle. Another Banish.
Ooh, and we may see fight here.
Okay, off we go onto yellow. One is staffed out. There's another TP and an Invo Potion. This Demon Hunter should never fall, but
wow,
oh my god, the damage is insane! Stormbolt, no way! No way!
Yeah, and it seems finally purple reskilled to like decent stuff, and all of a sudden purple is like
destroying.
That's a fun part of this mode. Like all of a sudden you can face heroes that just a second ago were not as scary.
Fire Lord is killed by blue.
Oh yeah, blue is now, I guess.
What the hell? Yellow's losing everything.
Yeah, it has enough gold to revive, but has no supply left, so it needs to get rid of a lot of supply here to revive even one hero.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's the Alchemist dead too, isn't he? Yep.
Wow. Purple.
Holy shit.
Purple bulldozing now with these heroes here, and still having mass TP, so purple is having the time of his life here.
Absolutely. 3-hero ownage. He was down to one building, another charm. His army is growing. Incredible.
Yeah, now he wants to get rid of blue while yellow is so weak here. I guess he sees his chance to get rid of all the blue units, because, I mean, it just seemed as if in Hero Arena no one would stand a chance against him. And
tree is falling to Flame Strike, blue is close. But yeah, no more money.
1,400 gold and Breath of Fire all with stat here.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to hide units normally, unless you're really sure it will give you the victory. But, I mean, usually you do it with, like, mass hippos if you know there's a big air army left, which kind of is. I mean, blue has a big air army, so I guess it's fine, but like hiding units is always tricky if you lose moonwells and need to get rid of your heroes. And yeah, yellow now holding a grudge, so on purple, and purple can easily lose this. He has only 2 buildings left here, 3 buildings.
Here's another wisp though.
Yeah, and it seems as if yellow missed this tree here when flying over it just a second ago.
It is hard to see.
Yeah, so only blue with a main base and 50 supply here. So blue is in an okay spot, but still don't believe he will win it unless purple and yellow just kill each other.
How can you stop these purple heroes, man? It looks impossible. Oh no, he's trapped! He's trapped! Okay, he has mass teleport. Okay, just has to wait a little bit. I was panicking a little bit too much.
Purple heroes stuck. Yeah, not sure if I've ever seen it in such a position.
Must be a natural human player.
For sure, yeah.
They always do this.
It's so painful for yellow, like, to be stuck on 0 heroes here because you have, like, those shitty hippogriff riders. I think...
Oh! All the purple trees are gone now. Mass tele... Okay, saved.
But those blue heroes here could easily die. There's a TP, but we saw the damage just a second ago. I mean, if you are yellow, don't you want to get rid of all the hippogriff riders and get heroes back ASAP? I mean, isn't that, like, those hippogriff riders are not going to win you the game, but your heroes could very well do. He has even a lot of items to sell still. So I think, yeah, he should get rid of his hippogriff riders at all costs.
Well, he wants to take out a few buildings first. It's more important, apparently. Also, the mining denied. But yeah, that person is playing StarCraft now.
It's so painful. I'm not sure when I've ever seen someone being on 70 supply, 0 heroes, and supply blocked on 20. It's
yeah, you have
so
to kill.
Painful.
Oh my god, he has to kill so much.
And he's not even, like, it's also like the amount of gold is not, like, if you adjust down to like 200 gold, you accept that you will not get your heroes back. But like 1.3k is like, it's not a decent bank, but it's also not nothing. So, you know, you kind of have to get rid of those hippogriff riders to get your heroes. And he's catching those chimeras here in the south.
Yep.
Which is, I mean, I'm not sure why blue has them there. I think blue should have definitely kept them with the hippogriff riders, but now in the north, yellow might be sacrificing his army. No, he's not. Okay.
Not yet. At least purple can rebuild a little bit. More wisps, more moonwells. He was in that position before. And then rebuild, but now everything's in one spot. But the 3 heroes can take care of pretty much everything that's arriving.
Yellow is now using those hippogriff riders as like a man-up, flying them in and pretending it's like a desperate attack while he has to lose them. I mean, at least he's open about his hero count. I'm not sure if yellow should just disclose that he can't. I mean, he basically just disclosed that he cannot revive his heroes.
Yep.
I think that's kind of risky to do. But, oh, now a fight here. It's funny, like yellow on one hand wants to lose all those units, but it looks as if he doesn't. Like,
nope, micros all the hippo riders to the side, to the fountain. He's not giving up anything.
Yeah, this is super open all of a sudden. Purple.
Oh, the purple heroes, yep. Right hand side. Is that the only tree blue has? I'm not sure. Yeah, only 1 tree of life.
So yeah, blue might be revealed. Are there any wisps on blue? I guess not.
No, there is not. It's hard to win a game without wisps.
It is. I mean, he has a decent amount of buildings left, but let's see. I mean, this is completely open now. Like 1 player without heroes with a decent army, I would say. Like 47 supply of hippogriff riders are not too bad. 1 player without wisps, but biggest main base and some units.
Blue's
and
heroes
then 1 player
under attack.
Oh, yeah.
killed. Bam. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and those 10-10-10 purple heroes are just insane. No way they can straight fight.
Dude, so
can
sick.
fight them.
From one building to the victory. This guy didn't have an army for like 80 minutes. Was just rolling spells over and over and over.
Metis Minaba? I don't get this, but I guess it's a compliment.
Yeah, of course.
Yellow can still deal a lot of damage with those air units here. They have to weaken purple, I guess.
A town is under siege.
Purple is so scary. Like, you do not want to ever see those heroes out on the map. Like, with bold and everything. Your bold blink even? Is this Demon Hunter blink too?
I have no clue. He had a dagger. The
he
Firelord
has
has a dagger.
Yeah, you gave it to the Firelord. Yeah, so insane.
A town is under siege.
But now, yeah, yellow.
What the hell is this movement speed of these hippo riders?
Yeah, they're fast.
How is that happening? What the?
Yeah, they're always.
What is this?
Oh, you mean that? It's if you have formation on by accident. Formation movement.
Right. All right.
Town is under siege.
And yeah, yellow attacking the Moonwells here, but I forgot that purple has charm, so can't even stay close to those Moonwells for long.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blue reviving the Naga. Yeah, this. I don't know. I mean, it will be quite hard to finish purple with 2.5k gold still. So good. Maybe search for purple wisps out on the map.
Charm again. Nice. Oh, we have a fight here. Can you take him out? There's a town portal. Holy shit, you can't take any fight. It's so sick.
I mean, they have to go for buildings. Unkillable, those heroes with just units. And the blink too. Like, blink and bolt, right? Like the dagger and...
Pretty good.
So scary. All of a sudden, like, those purple heroes were really underwhelming early on in those fights. And then he reskilled to, like, all this insane stuff. And now... Oh, he blue reskilled Naga to Flame Strike. So, Flame Strike, not too bad in base race, but needs to get close. I guess, I mean, with an Inverse Potion and Staff, he has, I guess, not that much gold, but he could sell some stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could sell a few of his remaining items here to get off like at least a few Flame Strikes, which I think could be really valuable. Could be worth it, I guess. Like 2 Flame Strikes could already decimate all those Moonwells.
But they don't dare going near that base anymore. Not really, at least. Okay. We do have another attack. He's trying to go for the Flame Strike. But everything is kind of spread. Is he still killing 3? No, just 2 buildings at the time. Good one. This can, of course, take some time. If it's rinse and repeat. Yellow's army is freaking everywhere.
The town is under siege.
Okay, that mover was going down, but he has enough here. And he's at home, so no real point of attacking.
A player's forces are
All of a sudden, yellow is mining again, which is quite fun. Oh, it's getting caught there. Uh-oh. This is unwinnable. Unwinnable. We have death and decay in a fight. Everything is losing HP. And Tangle to the rescue now, but only for so long. Boom. Naga wiped out again. And there's nothing blue can do. Gets the Fire Lord. All right. But everything else is just dead. But Crumbs, thank you very much. And this might just be game. Yo, blue is out. It's only yellow left who has no heroes. 38 supply. And his opponent got charm. Sick. Sick play by purple. Yeah, whenever he moves in, there's charm. And that's it.
I guess purple got this here.
I guess so too.
So yeah, Shave was the... I think it's time to reveal. Shave was the teal knight of that got defeated first. Yellow seems to be Lelu, from what I read. Purple Peanut and blue Sika.
Damn.
So, nobody cares, bro, with a potential nice victory here.
Catching up on the Say-So team.
And looked good for Ravenclaw here for a long time for Lelu, but then he kind of throw it away, it seems. Yeah.
How is Lelu not lagging? Is it because it's BattleNet?
I guess, yeah. If it's Lelu, it should be Lelu. Unless I'm misinformed. Yeah, so yesterday, after the victory of Neutron with Todd as a sub, which led to huge drama. Yeah, and next points for them.
Might still
Very
get
well
the
played
victory,
here.
yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Yellow can still win this.
I mean, he's building the heroes back.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe he's going to die for it, so never call it over until it's over.
Oh, we're going for the altar! We're going for the altar!
Yeah, will be tough here for Yellow to pull it off.
No chance. Yeah, no money for the Tavern Revive. Maybe one, but probably not two. And he's supply blocked as well. And he continues to be supply blocked. Yeah, that's the charm thing. Like, you can't use the hippos, otherwise they're constantly charmed. Attack on the right hand side against the tree, which makes him even more supply blocked than he already is supply blocked. Oh, will it fall? I don't think so. Alright, yellow whittling down purple a little bit. But the Demon Hunter's being caught. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Sleep, Stormbolt, the damage is just insane. Insane. Dude, these spells are perfect for the late game. There's so much disable. There's so much damage. At least there's a little bit of a revive possible, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess Lelu could have also used some of his gold to reskill to, I would say, like somewhat perfect spells like purple has. Would have been nice, I guess. I mean, now you really saw in those previous 20 minutes that he was really overwhelmed by those purple heroes.
Ooh, trying to use as bait. Here we go. One more hippo down. At least yellow can get the heroes back somehow. Maybe.
Is under siege.
Yep, he is. Do this thing, Hunter. I don't know how yellow sees a way back into this game.
Yeah, this is over with purple also scouting. Even if those heroes come back, purple has enough gold to get like, I don't know, 5 more Moonwells, and I just don't see how yellow wants to kill them.
Oh, me neither.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. One hero back. Here comes the next.
A town is under siege.
Yeah. These hippo attacks don't do anything. The base is growing and growing, all nicely spread apart. And the altar was found.
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Easy pickings now. Also, this mass tally, dude, so good. He got that so early.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is very unfortunate outcome for Ravenclaw after it looked so good for a while here for Lido, because if they had won this game, they could have gotten up to 115 points, so only 15 points behind Harmless Sims,
Yep.
which is basically like 1 player bonus and one
win.
victory
Yep.
in the last 3 games, and now it's 105 for Ravenclaw, Nobody Cares Bro, and Harmless Sims being 25 points in the front with only 3 games to play. So realistically, Ravenclaw and Nobody Cares Bro have to, like, one of those teams has to win the last 3 remaining matches to pass by Harmless Sims, which, yeah, will be tough here. What's purple doing here?
There was a yellow Moonwell bottom right, but it's done.
Yeah. I mean, imagine yellow winning this still.
I mean, it's
Insane.
Lelu. It's always a possibility.
Yeah.
But, okay, a little bit of death and decay. The ideas are nice. But oh my god. Ah, nicely dodging the Stormbolt. That was his lifesaver right there.
I mean, could reskill and like sell items and reskill to get something like Infernal, I guess. I mean, you need something magic immune that can deal damage. So, like, yeah, Infernal comes to mind, which I guess could. I guess with the Infernal, he could get rid of some of these Moonwells, but not all of them, I guess. Or Panda Ultimate, also nice. I guess those two, like, he would want to have. And let's see, is he going for it? Yeah, he's going to the tavern, but of course he has cooldown on his just used spell, so maybe he's not. Maybe he's just selling items. Maybe just selling to get another hero back.
Maybe the Tomb of Retraining is out of stock, but shouldn't be after all this time. GG.
Yeah, and this is GG. Well played by Peanut.
Damn. Did not expect this after the first half of this game. Really strong comeback. GG indeed. Neutron very happy in chat. Peanut probably over the moon. Not Lelu's tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of unfortunate losses. So I guess he can play better. But yeah, this was very well played by Peanut.
Yeah, and Peanut's second win already in the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Strong player, not to be underestimated. Strong mechanics, strong FFA sense. So, yeah.
Okay, here is the updated table. Still Seiso's team in front. 25 points still left between them. That is 2 wins and 1 player bonus, which could be at home or Ani. Not too likely, though, that we'll see it from them. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could. So, I mean, in theory, it's still possible. But yeah, it's under pressure to win the last 3 games. That will be an insane comeback. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, Harmless Sims can secure the victory by just getting Graf another 1.5 match points here, or Breezy 2 matches to get them to bonus points in order to make it a safe thing. So maybe they will try that. Tomorrow we will have a huge map, Equilibrium, one of the biggest maps that we have. Or maybe not biggest, but most gold. Really, really fun. I like the map, but can last a bit that match, and then we will wrap it up with 2 no chat games on the tiniest map on Wednesday, the tiniest map that we have with Anarchy Castle, and then good old Deadlock on Thursday. Yeah. Exciting.
We'll be there to cast it with you guys. 3 more for the TBR. Was an insane month of a lot of FFA, and now we close this out the day after tomorrow. Shout out to one guy in chat, by the way, who said very, very early on that one person in this is always opening his sentences with well, ... And that has to be Lelu. So big shout out for identifying this very, very early on.
Yeah, good call.
Good call indeed. Yeah, we will be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the one-on-one already. There is a Undead versus Human show match, including Fortitude and 120 and PCG and Timo Fan. That was super fun last time, so we're going to be there. And then we also have race battle the entire rest of the week. So all the races have 2 players representing them. It is Happy and 120 for Undead. It is Sock and Fortitude for Human. It is Moon and Kaho for Night Elf, and Lin and Focus for Orcs. So it's basically the 2 best players of every race fighting each other. That will settle the balance discussion once and for all. Very excited about that. And of course, we plan a little thing called Raraland 2023. And today we revealed the city. So I will play that for you and then get some food. HighTac, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule and allowing me to steal your time away from your family. And we'll see each other probably tomorrow, the day after, or the day after the day after.
Will do. Thank you, as always. Thanks everyone for watching.
Take care. Bye-bye.